Hey guys, what's going on? My name's aarointheknee. Hello, hey. Today we're playing some Evilswarms. This is from the top 32 of the last YCS, which was Toronto. So this is the first Evilswarm deck of the format that did well, and I'm fairly sure this guy actually took Swiss with this. So he went X and 0. So I've got to say this is going to be good. So he runs pretty standard Evilswarm. Nothing I can see that's crazy. It's interesting that he still uses Rabbit and Heliotrope, but it still gets Ophion. He runs Dark Hand Dragon and 3 Max C. Max C is just it's OP at the moment because, well, you got Mermail, you've got E-Drags, you've got Karakuri, you've got Infernity, you've got that's all I've got at the moment, in my head at least. And Max C at 3 is so good because if you open it, you can just stop your opponent for a turn. The rest of it, there's less spells than I expected. There's only 2 Pandemic. Probably good to not clog your deck with these. But, yeah, it's different to what other people were running, but I like it. Now, 2 MST, which is kind of needed these days. I think maybe even 3 is needed. But this guy, he took Swiss in YCS Toronto, so I shouldn't, yeah. Phoenix Chain at 3 is so good. Now that all the other cards are, like, restricted and shit, Phoenix Chain is just very, very good now. And since Heavy Storm's gone, it's just always going to stay there. Couple of Mirror Force, couple of Safe Zones. Safe Zone's so OP in this deck. And Vanity's Emptiness at the end. I love Vanity's Emptiness. I think it's probably one of the best cards and counters in the game at the moment. Because it doesn't seem like a good card, because you're like, okay, it gets destroyed when a card goes from my hand to the graveyard. It's really hard to send a card from a person's hand to the graveyard when you can't special summon and kill something. Sometimes you're like, fuck, what do I do? If you got MST, you're fine, but if not, yeah. The side deck is like 3 Veiler because Veiler's OP, Electric Virus because Dragons are OP, Deck Lockdown because Mermail and, what would I say, Spellbooks. Dim Fissure for people who touch the graveyard in any kind of way. System down for Karakuris. MST just because it's MST. Deck Death Virus because Deck Death Virus. You can kill lots of Max Cs and Veilers with that. Eradicator Virus. Who needs to talk about that really? Soul Drain because it's OP. Fantasy's Emptiness because it's OP. The extra deck is just normal. I'm going to hover over each one. Evilswarm Nightmare's in here and I like this. That's when your opponent special summons a monster. You can detach and exceed, change to defense, so they finally go into something that can go over your Ophion, like Gemini Pearl, and you just put its defense. It's like, go to sleep, man. It's pretty normal after that. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just going to hover over every card so that if you want to copy this deck, just pause it at any time in the video that I'm hovering over the card, and you can just build it. It might take a little while, guys, but, you know, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be just fine. Alright, so let's go play a game. Hopefully I won't get smashed and have to re-record the video because I'll look like a noob if I lose with this. I do find Evilswarms, when I play against them, I start to hate my life a little bit. I don't like playing against them because, I don't know, they're just so OP. It's like, oh, they made Ophion. What do I do now? I've got to get over Ophion. Oh, they made another Ophion. What do I do? Usually they can win in 2 turns. It's just like that. But, on the other hand, they also have really good long games as well. So they can burst you down in 2 turns, while at the same time, if they go the long haul, they will still win. It's something a lot of decks don't have. Some decks, like Infernity, will explode at the beginning, and then just be like, oh, we've got nothing left at the end. But this deck, it just keeps going and going and going, and it keeps applying pressure, which is why it's so good. I mean, it kills dragons, kills Mermail. Mermail have only got a few outs, and when you've got Safe Zone on your Ophion, it's like, ugh, what the fuck is this guy's problem? Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's hope we open good. A caster and a... Oh, there's Reinforcing the Army. There we go. That's a good one. Effect. I hope he Veilers. I'll be so happy if he Veilers. Alright, let's make Ophion. Do. Simple. Happy days, guys. Set 2. We're going to detach and take caster, the effect, and we will grab. Yeah, I think Pandemic's the one to go for. I was going to get Infection and just try and go into Karikion and make another one, but I'm not greedy. I'm just happy to have this field. Alright. Some people just scoop after this. Sometimes I will. It's like, fuck, what do I do? Especially if I'm playing dragons, because then it's like, what do I do? Just sets a card. Is he on the back foot, guys? If I draw an Evilswarm, I can make a second one, which is great. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, we can probably make two. Is it worth it? Well, I do have Pandemic. I could detach and grab another Pandemic, just to make sure. But I have to make sure that I can 100% make another Rothion. So I'm not going to do that. If he's got Compulse and... whatchamacallit? If he's got Compulse and Torrential, it sucks, but whatever. Alright, so let's go grab another caster. And then we'll summon it. And then we'll go into Mandragora. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do too much, because there's only one Torrential in the game now. So summon two, and I'll go into another Ophion. Just because. Because it's OP. I hope his face down isn't like Morphing Jar number 2. I'll be so sad. Or, what's it called? Fossil Diner. Effect. Yeah, I'll be really sad if it's Fossil Diner. Really, really sad. Alright, so let's grab Infection. And then let's grab the other guy. I can't remember what it's called. Pandemic, isn't it? Yeah. And there we go. Watch me attack into Fossil Diner, guys. Fossil Diner. Here it comes. Flip Fossil Diner. Come on. I just want to see it. That'll be hilarious. Fossil Diner. Pachycephalo. Oh, it's Marshmallow. That's boring. Alright. So we set another one. And let's end our turn. Marshmallow definitely is... Oh my good god, bad reaction to Samuchi. This is some sort of burner deck. I don't like this. 3 gift card dead. Oh. Oh. Okay. So let's see. We drew Karikion, which is a very good card here. Pandemic. So that should be okay. I don't think he's... Because he's got like burn cards, it's going to be hard for him to have like stuff to stop me, which makes for good things happening. Summon Karikion. Because we can get over this Marshmallow now. So we're going to banish Mandragora, put Heliotrope to our hand, and then normal summon him. And we're going to go for probably Black Shepherd Corn. Just going to have a look at my other options. Could go Diamond Dire Wolf to take out his bad reaction. But you know what? I just realised there was another move I could have made. So could have summoned Karikion, got back Caster, summoned Caster, put Karikion back in the deck with Infection, and then summoned the other guy. Which actually isn't a very good move. Okay, yeah, Black Shepherd Corn is probably the best one right now. So let's just go Black Shepherd Corn. Knock this guy down to size. So he takes 1,000. And these should get through with relative ease. Okay. I'm hoping he doesn't go crazy next turn with 3 gift cards, but I think I should be okay. Let's see him just drop 3 gift cards on me. There are a lot of good cards from here though, like with bad reaction. This could get the Path to Destiny. Secret Barrel's about 2,000 damage at the moment. It's scary at the moment because I could lose very easily here. But his Magic Cylinder says Path to Destiny, I lose 2,000. Does he? On Tails, he's lost the game. It's over. Okay, so he's running Burner. The only cards I can think of are Deck Dev and Eradicator, because in Burner decks they tend to run small monsters. And Eradicator, obviously, to take out his Burner cards. So, I don't really need Safe Zones. I don't need them. I also don't need Maxis. Fuck. There's nothing I can think to replace him with, though. Maybe Veilers. Veilers will be better here because he's not special summoning, but he might summon a monster that goes tribute and do damage. Is he going to add cards from his deck to hand? Probably not. MST definitely needs to be in there. Swap it for Mirror Force. And that's good. Alright. It's kind of weird playing this deck against Burner deck because I guess he'll use Nurse-Reficule, which will be nice, because I'll Veiler and it'll probably give me 3,000 health. So let's see if he summons like Nurse-Reficule and then goes for it, and then I'll Veiler. Then again, if he does it in the standby phase, can't Veiler. So we will see what he does. He might just outright lose, because Burner decks are inconsistent, especially in the second and third game. Although I don't have much in the way of counters. I've got 3 MST, I've got Eradicator, and I've got Deck Dev, which itself is not a full-on counter anyway, so we'll see. We'll see what he does. His name's Squall as well. He must be a Final Fantasy VIII fan. Everyone loves a bit of Final Fantasy VIII. You know, Final Fantasy VIII is actually my favourite Final Fantasy game, and it makes me really upset to say it, because it's a really... I mean, if you know what you're doing, and I know what I'm doing, it's a really, really easy game. The story borders on dumb, but I love it. I really do love it. It's so fun. I love the characters. I can't really say too much about it. Okay, let's get back to the game. So that's 2 Wave Motion Cannon. That always scared me back in the day. I used to have 3 in my deck. Should we go Blind MST? The thing is, I don't know if he's running stuff like Bottomless on top of his other shit. So I'm going Blind MST. Just hope I hit Solemn Warning. Oh wow, he wants that card. So that card in the middle he wants. It's gonna say, give me, come on, give me that shit. Alright, so Rescue Rabbit. I wonder what this middle card is. Maybe Bad Reaction to Smoochie? Effect. I might start going into Diamond Dire Wolf and just taking his cards systematically, because I don't think he can beat me in a, once we get down to top decking. So I'm very tempted to go Diamond Dire Wolf here and just go for it. Go for his card. It might be the wrong move. It really might, but I want his back card there. He really wanted to protect it with his bribe. He bribed an MST. Gravity Bind! Oh, baby! And next turn, I'll hopefully be able to Karikion. I'll make sure he puts a counter on it. There we go. I wish you could make the highlight go away, but it doesn't go away until they make a move. Bad Reaction, okie dokie. Thankfully he doesn't have enough cards to kill me. No, I lose 1,000 health and he gets to draw. How OP is that? I definitely want to get rid of Bad Reaction though. Okay, next turn. Karikion. Effect. Does he have Veiler? And what should I go into? Because I've not got Diamond Dire Wolf anymore. So Banish. Special Summon Attack. I'm gonna go for the attack here. If it's Magic Cylinder, I think I've got this game in the bag, to be honest, but I'm a bit worried. So I'm just gonna attack with the bow. If he's got Cylinder, then that's fine. I lose a bit of health. He loses a bit of health. Okay, I'm gonna go into Ophion now. And then I'm not even going to go for Pandemic, because I don't think he's got enough destruction cards in his deck to warrant that. So, detach the effect, and we're going to go for Infection, not Pandemic. So we'll set both our traps, just in case something crazy. Vela should be able to stop a lot of cards. I think he might be running Lava Golem in his deck, so I'm not really one to just commit to the field for no reason. Although next turn I will probably remove one from Ophion and normal summon, and then go for game. Vela. Can I target this guy? I can't remember. I don't know why I Veiled it when I can just compulse it. Okay. Okay, let's do this. The Eye of Truth! Yeah, I've got nothing to stop it. Magic Aura and Thunderbird. I remember this card. I used to use it a lot. When I was running really, really dirty control decks. I like the idea. Let's pop this guy back to hand. I can target it, can't I? Okay, he drives it. I drew Pandemic from that. Alright, let's Fiendish Chain it. And then we're gonna pop this guy to the top of the deck. There we go. Alright, thanks for watching this game, guys. So I hope this showed you how you should actually think differently when going against different decks. I mean, there's a lot of moves where I could have went Ophion, but there was no point in making Ophion because Diamond Eye Wolf is just a better move there. But yeah, thanks for watching this, guys. Build it yourself. I'll see you next time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Goodbye.